and light-hearted, I take the open roads, healthy, free. The world's before me, the long brown path leading wherever I choose. Hello, today we will present 5th grade's poetry parade. We will act solo or in groups to perform poems. The poems we will be performing are High Flight, Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night, Pioneers, oh Pioneers, In Flanders Fields, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, The Donkey, and a Prayer of St. Francis of Assisi. Up first, Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night by Dylan Thomas. This is a poem about a dad. He's about to die, and his son and daughter are telling him to fight death and stay alive.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at the close of day.
Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Though wise men at their end know dark is right, because their words had forked no lightning they.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Good men, the last way by, crying how bright their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay.
Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Wild men who caught and sang the sun in flight, but learned, too late they grieved it on its way.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Grave men, near death, who see with blinding sight, blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay.
Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
And you there, my father, on that sad height.
Curse, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage
against the dying of the light.
Up next, Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, from Macbeth by William Shakespeare. This is a very depressing soliloquy. It talks about how life is worthless. The reason the author is depressed is because he had just found out his wife has died.
Mrs. Smith would like to say a few words for her. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow creeps into this pity pace from day to day until the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted fools way to dusty death. Out of the candle. Life is a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard from no more. It is a tale told by an idiot full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Up next, we have High Flight by Captain John McGee. It is about him trying to tell how great flying really is. People would not normally like flying because back then planes were bumpy and unpleasant. This poem was released only after McGee's death. McGee died doing what he loved, flying.
Oh, I have slipped the surly bonds of earth,
and danced the skies on laughter's silvered wings,
sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds,
and done 100 things you have not dreamed of.
wheeled, soared, and swung high in the sunlit silence.
Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air.
Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, where never lark or even eagle flew.
And while with silent lifting mind I've trod the high untrespassed sanctity of space,
Put out my hand,
and touched the face of God.
Next up, the prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi by Saint Francis. This is about God. Saint Francis was a monk and lived in Assisi. He totally devoted himself to God at an early age, and established rules still used today in the order he was a member of.
Lord, make me an instrument of your peace.
Where there is hatred,
Let me sow love where there is injury,
pardon,
where there is doubt,
faith, where there is despair,
hope where there is darkness,
light,
where there is sadness.
joy,
O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek,
to be consoled as to console,
to be understood as to understand.
to be loved as to love.
For it is in giving that we receive,
It is in pardoning that we are pardoned.
and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life.
Next, we have The Donkey by G.K. Chesterton. It is about a blessed donkey that has been mistreated. He is very mistrusted, but meanwhile, Christ has ridden on him. It is like the saying, do not judge a book by its cover.
when fishes flew and forests walked, and figs grew upon thorn. Some moment when the moon was blood, then surely I was born. With monstrous head and sickening cry, and ears like errant wings,
The devil's walking parody on all four-footed things.
the tattered outlaw of earth, of ancient goodwill, starve, scourge, to ride me. I am dumb, but I keep my secret still. Fools! For I have also had my hour. One far fierce hour and sweet. There was a shout about my ears, and palms before my feet.
Next up, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. It is about a man in a carriage in the winter on a snowy evening. It is a very well-written poem with an iambic tetrameter and a rhyme scheme. The man is watching the woods fill up with snow, which he finds very interesting. A good saying that fits this poem is stop and smell the roses.
Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year.
He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there's some mistake. The only other sounds that sweet, the easy wind and down the flake. The dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.
Next we have Pioneers, Oh Pioneers by Walt Whitman. It is one of our country's most patriotic poems about the pioneers who went west to find a better life. Without them, our country would be small and unexplored.
Come, my tank-based children, follow well and order. Get your weapons ready. Have you your pistols? Have you your sharp-edged axes? Pioneers, oh pioneers. For we cannot tarry here. We must march, my darlings. We must bear the brunt of danger. We, the youthful sinewy races. All the rest on us depend. Pioneers, oh pioneers. Oh, you youths, western youths. So impatient, full of action, full of manly pride and friendship. Plain I see you, western youths. See you tramping with the foremost. Pioneers, oh pioneers. Have the elder races halted? Do they droop and end their lesson, wearied over there beyond the seas? We take up the task eternal, and the burden and the lesson. Pioneers, oh pioneers.
All the past we leave behind. We build on a newer, mightier world, varied world. Fresh and strong, the world we seize. World of labor and the march. Pioneers, oh, pioneers.
We detachments steady throwing, down the edges, through the passes, up the mountain steep, conquering, holding, daring, venturing as we go the unknown ways. Pioneers, oh pioneers.
We primeval, forests felling. We the rivers, stemming, vexing. We and piercing deep the minds within. We the surface broad surveying. We the virgin soil upheaving. Pioneers, oh pioneers.
Colorado men are we, from the peaks gigantic, from the great Sierras and the high plateaus, from the hunting trails we come. Pioneers, oh pioneers.
From Nebraska, from Arkansas, central inland race are we. From Missouri, with the continental blood intervened. All the hands of comrades clasping, all the southern, all the northern. Pioneers, oh pioneers.
Oh, resistless, restless race. Oh, beloved race and all.
Oh, my breast aches with tender love for all.
Oh, I'm mourning yet exalt, I am wrapped with love for all.
Pioneers, oh pioneers.
Next we have In Flanders Fields. It is a historic poem about World War I and its tragedies. It was a very popular poem when it was released.
In Flanders field, the poppies grow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our places. And in the sky, the lark, still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, built on, saw sunset glow. Loved, loved, and were loved. And now we lie in Flanders field. Take up the quarrel with the foe. To you, from failing hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with those who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders field.
Thank you very much for letting us share the 5th grade anniversary of our poetry parade. Let us leave now to share the joy of poetry with others.